Chainsaw Man Day. I am your host, Thabreakmaster, and we are here today to give you Chainsaw Man Chapter 122 live reaction. What's about to happen? Is the Death Devil here? Is the Death Devil gonna play some games with Nayuta, with Asa? We gonna find out. Welcome in. Welcome in, man. Look, we in here, baby. We in here. What you talking about? Granted, something did happen to my stream, but we're not talking about that. Let us get our live reaction on. We have the Discord already up. So if you're in my Discord, you can always go over there, watch what I'm seeing on my screen. But I do show this panels from time to time on stream here, so you don't have to worry about that if you're not in my Discord, but you should be. But we're gonna get into this live reaction because I am very curious. I see the first page already, and we have Fammy already just on the scene. So I'm kind of curious as to why we're seeing Fammy all of a sudden. I'm invested. All right, guys, I'm invested already. But let us go ahead and do this. La reaction. This is chapter 122. The prophecies. What prophecies? Huh? Exactly. Welcome in, Ace. Appreciate that. No, it's not that quick. Honey toast, the seasonal fruits assortment, vanilla ice cream, chocolate cake, oven baked pancakes, strawberry parfait. 5 each of all those. Wait. What? Why you eating so much? Why you eating so much? What's going on here? 5 of each of those? All right, she's going in already. Why are they together? What is it? Okay, so they looked at each other that one panel, that one time, a couple chapters back. And now they out here hanging out with each other. So this is about to be a very interesting kind of conversation we're about to see here between Fammy and this sucker right here, the handsome man. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. Well, I did say I treat you. I wish you held back a little. Oh, see, this is what happens when you got money. You know, he always does this because like, oh, you treat Dingy, and then Dingy started going wild and everything too. Like, you can't expect people to, have limits like this. When you do this, they're gonna spend all their money. They're gonna spend all your money. You better pay up. Held back a little. You're the one who asked to meet. It's only right that it's on you. I didn't think you really show Fammy Senpai. Beautiful. Or should I say Famine Devil? Ooh, he's already dropping the bombshell already. We only 2 pages in. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, let's see. Let's see if this is about to hear. Like, look, what are you doing, sir? Call me Fammy. I heard the rumors that devils are bad with names, but an alias that low effort. I mean, it's kind of true. I mean, she's really walking around school being named Fammy. Obviously, they're gonna be like, what's going on with that? But nah, it can't be. You can't possibly be the Fammy. No, it's that simple. Like, this actually goes and calls back to Dingy, because Dingy out here just like, I'm a Chainsaw Man. Like, he's just ready to go. Look, none of them really care like that. They don't really care like that. But an alias is low effort. Are you even trying to hide? I don't care if my identity is exposed. What do you want? Oh, okay. All right. She don't care. Okay, what we got here? Not to follow a rumor with another one, but there's this urban legend going around town lately. From the prophecies of Nostradamus. Not this guy of Nostradamus. Man, this prophecies are freaking like hit or miss. I digress. Let me not roast this man live on stream. But it's just like, come on, bro. All right. The prophecies of Nostradamus. In the 7th month of 1999, a great king of terror will descend. Is getting attention for predicting the end of humanity. I mean, that's actually because, again, we're actually, I got to remember, we're back at that time. That's true. Because, Nostradamus almost all the rage and stuff like that. And he was just like, calling everything, basically, all right? Society sees the buzz as nothing more than sensationalized TV and excitable students, but public safety believes otherwise. In an experiment, they had 30 convicts make contracts with the future devil on the condition of their release. Then public safety had them ask when they're going to die. Interesting. Surprise, surprise. The future devil predicted that 23 out of the 30 will lose their lives in July 1999. I mean, I guess, okay, wait a minute. I see what we're trying to do here. I see what we're trying. Interesting. All right. And exactly. And like, I know you're up to something. Public safety believes it's connected to the prophecies of Nostradamus. Huh. Huh. This is actually very interesting. I didn't expect this to kind of tie in all of a sudden. I like that. I like that. I came here to make you talk. If you refuse, I might have to start giving you the devil treatment. I mean, the fact that you know that the family devil is right in front of you, you really think you can handle her? Like, how good are you exactly? Is my question. Like, is he ready for this? Can he throw hands? Like, I don't know how good this man is. I don't know. The other 7 die this week, don't they? Oh. Oh. 40 seconds ago, a devil appeared at East District Tamino Department. The first of the devils who will shepherd the world to the ultimate terror. Okay. She is a devil with the name of a primal fear. Hey! Oh, snaps! Her name is, hey, this gotta be it. This has to be the Death Devil, right? We were right. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, so we're seeing like some suckers right now. It's just sitting down. They're just sitting down, chilling. This must be some of the other suckers I gotta go for part of the prophecy. There's a whole prophecy going on here. All right. So at work today, my boss said I might get promoted next month. Wow, congratulations. That's amazing. Thanks. I am amazing, aren't I? Right. So amazing. Are you getting a raise? Totally. I mean, I don't know for sure. I bet they'll force a wait. So you're getting a promotion, but you're not sure that you're gonna get more money from this. How is this a promotion, my guy? Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. So I mean, I don't know for sure. I bet they'll force annoying work on me though. So can I buy a car? I've told you, no cars. We can take the train. No, I guess you're right. The maintenance and insurance costs are supposed to be nuts. Hey, don't you think we should just, huh? Don't you think we should just die? Man's gonna get 50 more cents. Yeah, that's the pay raise. That's the classic right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, my job did the same thing. They said, all right, we're gonna raise your pay here. 25 cents. It's gonna stack though. It's gonna stack. Oh my God. Oh. That's what they do. It's like, seriously, they believe that. Hey, don't you think we should just die? Wait, what? Die? Sure, let's die. What do you mean? What do you mean, sure, let's die? What is going on here? It's not that. Sir, ma'am, is it a car? They're going over. Okay. I don't know how to explain this one. They're gone now. All right. That's not the raise that we're asking for here. Yeah, they smacked the ground and yeah, I'm actually lost words and there's a bunch of suckers just dropping all of a sudden. And this is the panel right here. Then so now we're back in present time where Asa's seeing everybody fall to their deaths, unfortunately. So she's over here doing her thing. Okay, then. Oh, okay, it's not Asa anymore. She switched actually. Ruler sword. Is that going to be enough? There's a lot of dead bodies on the ground right now. That thing is gigantic. I mean, it is a sword, but this ruler sword is it's something else. This is a pretty look. That's the rule of law right here. Let me rule you. Oh my God. I'm on a roll right now. School's in session. All right, let me stop. I'm terrible. And I saw that ruler, I just couldn't help myself, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so she's looking. Wait, the hands are moving again. Wait, what's happening here? Wait, what is going on? Ah, crap. I misjudged this. It's not a fight I can win. I mean, yeah, this doesn't look too good. This doesn't look too good at all. But okay, so are they like forming up or something? Are they forming up together? Because like they all kind of started to move a little bit. You got hands. Oh, what? Okay, I cannot show this panel on stream. What the heck's what is going on? Are they like combining it? Yes. Oh, what? Huh? What is going on here? Okay, in the chapter ends too. She got hands for feet. This whatever this abomination is that just came out of nowhere, and Asa was like, or Yoru was like, nah, I can't deal with this. I'm leaving. I'm not doing this. I am not doing this. Huh. So like, it don't look like they formed necessarily, but I guess again, this is more than likely the Death Devil. From what we're seeing right here, this is more than likely the Death Devil, and I'm assuming in order to like summon the Death Devil, a bunch of deaths have to happen in one section, one sitting, for her to like appear like this. Maybe that's what's going on here. I'm assuming, anyways. But what is the reason why the Death Devil decided to appear here now and is going after Yoru and Asa? Like, what is happening with this? Like, man's confused right now. Man's confused right now. It's also like, I do like this chapter for the fact that, you know, we actually throw the whole Nostradamus like prophecies going on here, because again, that was a big thing like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like prophecies in general. Like I wouldn't be surprised to start throwing the mind calendar up in here at this point then too, as we continue on with the story, if it goes that far. But like, you know, the prophecies were a thing. But like I said, man, that man was prophesizing many things, okay? The RIP devil. I mean, that's literally what we're seeing right here. It's really what we're seeing right here. And man, gonna get enough to shop at the 99-cent store, 100%, man. Like I said, that raise was gonna be something, man. It was gonna work. It was gonna work. But like I said, this is a solid chapter. A little confused a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, of just like how this thing all formed together here. But there's a whole prophecy going on right now, and it's looking like it's coming to be. You know, the Devil Association is seeing this. They're not like, we're not sidestepping this at all. They can tell that there's something going on here, and with that going on, they're like, we can't allow this to get too much. So maybe that's why Yoshida's there, trying to talk to family. I guess family, he's trying to like maybe talk her out of it, possibly. I don't know, but that's why Yoshida did say something to Denji, thinking like, hey, can you kill this devil? Can you do it? But again, this is a primal devil, so even if, let's say, he goes full Chainsaw Man and tries to like erase him, it's not possible. You can't erase a primal fear. That's just the, you know, part of the actual stable of these goddamn characters here. So I don't know. This is not looking too good though for Asa and Yoru, because they're not strong enough at all to deal with anything like this. Like, I don't know how she's gonna get out of the situation. I'm honestly trying to think, like, I don't know who outside of Denji himself coming there. Even with that, will Denji be able to even handle this type of devil? Like, this is a primal fear devil. If this is what we're seeing here, this is literally Death Devil, because like we've been building this up for the whole time here. Truth be told, this probably should have been my thumbnail actually. Now that I'm looking at this should have been my thumbnail. But again, I would have spoiled myself otherwise. So I can only do so much here. So it leaves a lot of questions on how this whole thing's even gonna play out. What is Yoshida even gonna do? And what is he trying to set up with Fami possibly? Because I mean, I don't know if Fami has like some deeper connection, obviously, with some of this prophecy stuff. Does she care enough about the prophecy, like, to really want to actually make this stuff happen? I don't know. He should lose, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that Denji isn't good, right? But like, this is a primal fear. This is like fighting the Darkness Devil. Like, the Darkness Devil was hard as heck for anyone to fight. Even with Makima fighting that devil, she was having some struggles and had to use big grandiose abilities to even like try to defeat that. But at the same time, Chainsaw Man is a threat for some reason here, right? Because obviously he can actually erase people. But this is not, in this is a little bit different, because again, it's a primal fear. So I don't know. And is Yoshida even a villain? And that's the question, right? I have no idea. I don't know what side he's playing on right now. Like, I know he's part of this little division and everything like that, right? But is he even working with them like that for real, for real? Does he want some of this stuff to happen? Like, you cannot tell what type of, like, allegiance and what he's even up to figure out what is about to happen here. You know what I mean? Yoshida is such a, like, enigma. It's hard to figure out what is actually his end goal is exactly. And what other devils he even contracted with, honestly, because he make it seem like he would try to throw hands with Fami. And I'm like, can he even deal with that? Like, he's only contracted with the octopus devil that we know of. But he could be, funny enough, it's not like you can't be contracted by the Death Devil, any of these primal fears for that matter. He could be under contract with a lot of these things here. Maybe that is one way of getting some type of grand power, but then because you're contracted with it, you have to die at a certain time, possibly. Maybe that's what's going on here. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's honestly a lot to take in. And let me see something. I want to see if there's like an actual prophecy around this time. Let me see. Oh, this is the actual thing. That's why I was like, I want to make sure this is the actual prophecy that's going on here. Also, let me move that and put this right here real quick so you can still see. What are you? Okay, what is this thing doing? This page count is doing the wrong page. Can you go back? Oh, so you're just not gonna. Interesting. All right. You know what? We're just gonna turn that off then. We're just gonna turn that off then. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is. That's why I was like, wait a minute, this is an actual whole thing here, which I figured as much. That's why I wanted to look it up just real quick. All right, let me see something. This is in the Washington Post right here. Nostradamus in the 7th month of 1999. Nostradamus predicted the great king of terror would descend on the world. Exactly. See, 100%, 100%. Like that. Like I said, I like when comics or manga actually refer back to like actual events and stuff like that, especially given that we're in this time frame. You know what I mean? So I like this. We seem to have made past that day of reckoning, but have made past the fear. One of Nostradamus' most famous prophecy strikes right within our immediate days. The year 1099. From the sky shall come a great king of terror, revive the king. See, it says from the great sky though, but that's why everybody fell, and that's why we got the Death Devil here right now. Right now. I mean, again, they are called the Four Horsewomen for a reason. So they could all be working together to make this whole thing happen here in the first place. And Death should be one of the people. I mean, this is like the actual devil itself from what I'm seeing anyways. This is not like a person. We thought that person that was like standing there while everybody else is falling was like the person that is the Death Devil. But no, we're actually seeing the full actual devil here. So that's actually a problem. The actual devil itself appearing. You ain't fighting. You ain't winning. From the sky shall come a king of terror, revive the great king of Aglamolius. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Born after Mars shall reign. Mars shall reign as chance will have it. Interesting. One of the very few precisely dated prophecies among also Michael Nostradamus. It's probably based on the combination of millennial speculation and anticipating of total solar eclipse of August 11th, 1999. Visible in Europe, Nostradamus could have found the date in the table of eclipse. Yeah, probably exactly right. Like I say, again, Nostradamus was out here prophesizing not just this, but many different things to a point where, I mean, this dude missed more than he got right. Just saying, like, we hyped this man up. He has a great name. You know, Nostradamus is an amazing name, so obviously he's gonna become goated just based off of that by itself. But it's but like a lot of his prophecies did not come true. Okay. Has been interpreted in many ways through centuries in order interpretation. The former name of Promise near was often read. Mughals predicted Mughals invasion, perhaps with Genghis Khan revived as the architect. Genghis Khan, excuse me, although the changes needed to transform, do not fit Nostradamus' usual method of forming. This is going to be so interesting. This This is interesting because, like, if they're actually gonna go down the line for this actual prophecy, you can actually kind of foretell what some stuff might happen and how Taichi Fujimoto is actually going to interpret this and how he's gonna spin it. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. There, like I said, there's a link, Washington Post, that talks all about this right now that I'm reading. So this should be very interesting though. Doesn't look that tough. Oh well. I mean, he got many hands, and it is the Death Devil at the end, the actual devil itself. Like, it's one thing if you're fighting like Denji, right, where he's half devil, half man. You know what I'm saying? But this is that full on devil. Like, this is not good. That this sucker's on the freaking on the planet Earth right now. It's like this is not good. Some are saying it's not the Death Devil, but something like Nihilism Devil or something. Really? So what's the reasoning for that though? What's the reasoning to say that? Because I'm under the impression this is definitely the Death Devil, and I think the contract to be able to bring him out is multiple deaths happening at one time to actually be on the scene. But it is odd. I can give you that. It is a little odd to see the actual devil here play a part, but it's not impossible at the same time. I don't know. I mean, this could just be a form. Like, really think about it, because like the Justice Devil is a good example of humans transforming into some other form, right? There's a bunch of bodies that came together, it seems like, and that's why you got a bunch of hands, and you got feet for hands and stuff like that. So this could just be a different form of a Death Devil, you know, or someone like that. Because maybe people could be contracted with the Death Devil in the first place. So it could be something else. Not impossible. It could still be a form of the Death Devil, but I don't know. I don't know about a Nihilism Devil. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Again, it's also going based off the prophecy and everything, right? So people killing themselves and just giving up on life. There's more to death than just giving up, which is true. Which is true. Which is true. I don't know. I'm just thinking of more of a form of, like, from while I was just reading it, I was thinking how they're kind of expecting it, because you got the future devil there, and they knew their deaths and stuff like that at that time. So I was wondering, like, maybe the Death Devil, if you're contracted with it or something like that, you have to end your life at some point when you're contracted with them. Maybe I don't know, because it was all of a sudden a switch that just happened. You know what I mean? They just all of a sudden, like, oh, I got a promotion. I'm moving up in life. Actually, you know. So I don't know. People should be killing each other by fighting. Not necessarily. Doesn't always have to go into that form of, like, anger and stuff like that. I guess in a way, there's not a reason for that type of death to happen. Personally, I don't think it's not a bad idea. I will say that much. It's not a bad idea, but I don't know if that's really the case here when it comes to this. Like I said, there's a big talking point when it comes to what this devil even actually is. I'm still on the team that this is more than likely either the Death Devil or some form of the Death Devil. That's my assumption of this here. And like I said, this is trying to kind of go in line a little bit with the actual prophecy that's being told here. It could definitely be a fake out. Again, this is Fujimoto. Fujimoto does this all the goddamn time. He will fake you out thinking that you know what's going on, but bada boom bang, you don't. All right. But again, with the type of hype that they did here, and they were just saying there's a primal fear devil on the scene, it would be odd if it's not the Death Devil. That, you know what I mean? From the stuff that we seen before we got to this point here, they were already talking about this devil being that is the thing here, right? And then going based off the prophecy here, people fell from the sky or fell from their apartments, and then bada boom, all of a sudden we're here. This is the Great King of Terror. Again, there's only like 4 different primal fears, and death is one of them. Death is definitely one of them. That is something that is terror. That's terrorizing. That's scary. You know what I mean? This fits the bill with what the prophecy is being told as right now, which is why I just can't see it being nothing else but the Death Devil here, of some type of form anyways. What's up, Mayor? What's up? You never know. You never know, man. You never know. It would be cool to see such a powerful devil show up, though. 100%. Like, I look forward to this. Bongo, what's up? We had a lot of devils repeated in part 2, Eternity and Bat Devil. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Darkness. True. You know what? True. That's a good point. Let me see something. But I don't know. See, now I'm looking stuff up. Now, like, didn't we see? Yeah, we saw the darkness devil form. I'm like, I don't. They don't look the same. But let me see something. Hold on. It doesn't have to necessarily look the. Interesting. So I'm looking at his form right now. I mean, it is composed of like skulls and stuff like that of the Death Devil that I'm seeing here. Like I said, it's really not impossible, but regardless, this is the problem. Because again, you have to fight this. Welcome in, the Bongo. Yeah, because I'm looking at the form right now, so I'm like looking at some pictures, and yeah, I don't know. This is that could actually be the swerve. Yeah, hold on, I'm looking at this because right now, this is it's a bunch of arms together, and it's like of the female body. Whereas if you look at the Death Devil has like actual full-on bodies connected to make a body. You know what I mean? It's not even like oh, there's like some hands here and there. No, it's just like other people's bodies. They're forming themselves like Voltron. They're like Voltron, right? They piece themselves together to make this Death Devil, and then the head's on top all of a sudden. That's what it's doing. And we just talking about Chainsaw Man right now. This chapter is very interesting. Overall, I forgot to actually give the rating. Overall, this is like an 8.5. No. I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this chapter. A 9 out of 10. This chapter was very solid. This is a good chapter. There's a lot going on here. I just hope to God that we can get another chapter next week. Please do not go on break. I need to see what's about to happen next. What's going on with you, Bongo? You just got here. Hey, what's up? What's up, Diego? We're just talking about this whole thing with Death Devil and possibilities of it not being the Death Devil. This could actually be the dark. It's not impossible for this to be the Darkness Devil. Not impossible, because the reason why we say this, I believe Ace said this before in last chapter, right? Darkness Devil could be Goku, possibly, actually. Look, Darkness Devil can't be stopped. But Ace said this last chapter where the sky got dark all of a sudden, right? Like it got very gloomy, like real quick. We don't typically see Fujimoto draw background like that, or draw like the scenery like that in a way where it's noticeable, and like with the sun and stuff like that. All of a sudden, it just got dark. It was really odd how dark it was. So it's not impossible for it to actually be the Darkness Devil either. You're not wrong in that. You're not wrong in that. That's again, it has to be a primal fear though. That's the main thing. It has to be a primal fear because of what we were already talking about before and how the prophecy is coming to be. Everything that Fami is saying, like she has some insight, obviously, of what's going on right now. So given what everything she's saying, I feel like it definitely has to be some type of primal fear that's here though. That's my thing. Just got back from the store. Hey, what you get? What you get? For me, it's weird that the Death Devil doesn't look similar to its siblings. I think this is either the Darkness Devil or a lower form of the Death Devil. See, that's all I was saying, like, because like this could technically maybe be like the true form body of it, possibly, but a lot of the times, yeah, like you're saying, like Makima, like they're actual like bodies. They're not. They look as human as possible, but their eyes are different, obviously, right? But you're absolutely right about that too, because I was already saying that where this could still be like the Death Devil, but this could be like a different form of it from people that are contracted with it. You know what I mean? Because like the Justice Devil is a good example of the human body transforming into something else entirely. You know what I mean? So this could definitely be just a form of the Death Devil here, not necessarily the actual Death Devil himself either. So you're not like I'm with you on that as well. The devil has to do with persuasion. And I can see why you're saying that because of the people that's randomly just died all of a sudden. Like there was no malice or like evil intent behind it. It's just all of a sudden there was a switch that happened. Guy was talking about promotion not that long ago, and then all of a sudden he just says you want to die. So it's like that was kind of odd that it just randomly happened. So that's not impossible either. That is not impossible either. We were saying it's a primal fear, not one of the four horsemen. Yeah, because like it doesn't have to necessarily be one of the four horsemen. Because I believe like there's a few other primal fears that haven't been introduced yet, right? Right? If I'm not mistaken, let me double check. Since we're here, since we're here, no, we have no. Yeah, let me see. There's extinction, mutilation, loss of autonomy, separation, and ego, death. Yeah, the 7 primal fears. Okay, look. Okay, there it is. All right. That's I'm like there's 4 horsemen, and I believe they make up for most of it, obviously, but there should be a few, right? The fear of being abandoned, the fear of connecting, the fear of self-assertion, the fear of lack of recognition, the fear of failure and success. What is this? The fear of being fully alive. Oh, this is the 7 deadly fears. I'm like, that's not. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know about. I don't know about. Wait a minute. What is that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See, I'm looking up on Google, and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know about that. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Like humanity's primal fears was something that we probably need to look at more so than anything else, right? Because I'm like, that didn't sound right. I got fruit and some ginger with some white vinegar. Ooh, okay. All right. See, eating a little healthy there. I see. Eating some meat. Okay, I like that. Yeah, you're right. Yoru was a bird before us, so it could be a form. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Because, but the thing is, the reason why Yoru was a bird, or an owl, I should say, to begin with, is because she lost her form similar to how Denji, or I should say Puchita was, the chainsaw devil, because when they're at a weakened state, they go into a weaker form, basically. They obviously, apparently they turn into animals. So, with Puchita, they turn into a dog. With Yoru, she turned into an owl. So that was why she was in that form to begin with, is my thing. The reaction devil. Please. You want to make some chicken? Okay. Okay. Ooh, that sounds delicious, bro. Hey, can I have a plate? And reply that this is the first devil. So this means that there's more to come with yeah, exactly. It makes me doubt that this is death. Death feels more like an in-game character. But see, that can also be the swerve. That's the thing, right? It's hard to tell when it comes to Fujimoto's writing of what he might end up doing. He could easily actually switch this all around. What? I know it sounds crazy because it's all based off of society, right? But what if, again, this society is very odd here. What if they're not as afraid of death as we may think they are? We don't know the level of how afraid everybody is. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, death is scary. They're always going to have that type of fear. But what if they're not? What if this is not as bad as you may think it is, and they might be more fearful of something else entirely? It's all based on the public perception at the time here, right? It's interesting to say the least. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's hard to say because it's hard to gauge how people are afraid in this particular world. Again, they live in a society, a world where there's stuff like this happening every day. You have to either become a devil hunter or be in fear of dying in a way, right? Because of just how all this stuff is going on here. How can you honestly have a fulfilling life when you have the bat devil literally crashing into your freaking apartment at any point in time? You know what I mean? Like, so it's hard to say here. It's hard to say. It's a nope double because even you'll run away. Yeah, look, we ain't trying to fight that. We don't want none of that. Get out of here, right? Yeah, I think that if you're in Chainsaw Man's world. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's hard to say because I was sitting here like, man, it's interesting that Angel Devil is as powerful as it is, but are people really that afraid of angels at that time? You know, like over here in the Chainsaw Man world? Like, I mean, it's the fact that we have a tomato devil, I mean, it's weak, but like people are afraid enough that it became a devil. That's saying something, all right? What is tomatoes doing, bro? What is tomatoes doing? I gotta ask that question. Why would we be so afraid that it actually creates a devil? Like what? Again, it's really hard to tell here. I'm on the boat. I'm on this ship right now. That more I'm thinking about it, the more we're talking about it, I think there is a swerve here. I don't think this is actually the Death Devil. But this might be some form of it. I'm really thinking it might be on that type of play at this point now. I don't think the actual Death Devil would just appear just like that. Regardless, Asa can't deal with this. She's not strong enough. She don't got the ability. She still needs stuff to like build herself up, get her army together. I'm afraid that this might really go bad. This can go south really bad. We also don't know what families are motivated. Yes, exactly, right? Or the fake Chainsaw Man, or how Yoru is at full strength. You know, Fujimoto is a great writer because there's some, in many ways, yeah, exactly, right? He's built upon so many different, like, sections of his story right now. Because, again, Yoshida is also another player, by the way. We don't know his full motivations either. like, he did bring up the thought, hey, can you kill the Death Devil to Denji? But like, I mean, is he really working hand in hand with this organization, or does he have something else bigger and more grand in mind? He's a very interesting character in of itself because of the stuff even within part one of what he was doing. He's a very interesting character, and then that's Family is someone we have no idea what's going on there, like, at all. So, God, I love this though. I love chapters like this because look what we're doing right now. We're having full on discussions and we're talking all the topics here at this point because there's just so much to actually talk about with this specific chapter. There's so much going on here. I'm chilling, then boom, getting attacked by a tomato devil, fighting the depression devil, and the no sleep devil. Crazy. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't seen the depression devil or something along the lines like that here. Because, like, again, living in a world like this, it would be very difficult. Very difficult. The bad guys video change some of that stuff. Maybe. I was watching a lot of theory videos at one point in time. I probably could have ran into them at some point. I will say, because I was trying to make sure I understood the story before I like really got deeper into this. I'm trying to be a Chainsaw Man content creator at this point. I've been really pushing it pretty hard with this, but I think I have. I think you have a point because everybody talked about the gun devil, but Makima was the end game and the manipulator, so Death might not be the real end game. Exactly, and remember this, Bongo. Remember this. In from part 1 to part 2, a lot of the stuff from part 2 are kind of mirroring what part 1 was. If you actually think about it from how his writing has been thus far, from the Eternity Devil coming back in the first place and having that kind of same almost like battle kind of going on here. There's a lot of symbolisms that was happening from part 1 to part 2 that's happening here right now that I can see that being the case here, actually. Again, this is Fujimoto right now. I don't know if he's going to keep going that route, but we'll see. Hey, Alan, welcome in, welcome in. We're just talking about a lot of different theories that's going on right now. There's a lot happening with this chapter, so it's a lot to talk about. This is pretty sus, but at least he's working the public safety. What's their goal? Which is true, but again, we'll see. That's the same. Like, we don't know Yoshida's goal or the public safety's goal. How are they really truly trying to protect public safety? You know, are they really trying to do that, or is there a bigger goal in mind? I mean, for all you know, the guy at the head of the public safety bureau, right, could be controlled by another devil and is playing the part to make this stuff happen in the first place. Just saying. Honestly, Yoshida could literally be the good guy in all this. I'm thinking he might be a villain, but he could actually be a good guy in this whole situation. Yeah, we finished the chapter. We're just talking about it now. And then hear that the chainsaw devil can kill everybody, other devils, so they don't come back. Of course, he's gonna be my hero. But go! I mean, it's true. But at the same time, you don't want to get too hyped with him because he also kill you too. But that's not here nor there, right? That could be another red herring. Exactly. I mean, regardless, again, this should be an actual primal fear just based off of what Fami's saying. Unless Fami's also capping too. But between what Fami's saying, also what Nayuta was saying, because remember, Nayuta was like, there's a really nasty smelling devil coming here, and obviously the stronger the smell, the stronger the devil it is. So between those two connections, obviously this is something that is very powerful, regardless of what devil this is. It is very powerful, and hopefully Denji can actually take care of this. Granted that Nayuta actually smelt this, saw this or felt this devil, and decided to let Denji actually go after it is interesting in of itself, though. I'm just saying. Yeah, it does mirror part 1. It's hard to read part 2 because Fujimoto is crazy. You're absolutely right about that. I don't know how his mind works. Like I always try to throw out like theories and all this stuff, but it's just like it's hard. I'm usually wrong in some way because like the way he thinks, I don't know. All right, I don't know. I try my best. I try my best. What's the Nostradamus prophecy? It's an actual prophecy. It's an actual prophecy. You can actually look this up. Like, it's an actual thing. It's on the Washington Post. Like, I'm reading this right here. In the 7th month of 1999, Nostradamus predicted a great king of terror would descend on the world. Literally word for word. That's what they just said here. And I was like, oh, it's a legitimate prophecy. Like, Nostradamus did say this. So there's the year 1099, 7 months. The sky shall come a great king of terror. This is part of the reason why it kind of relates, because people all fell from these buildings, from the quote unquote from the sky, right? And that's when this devil appeared all of a sudden, right? This is the great king of terror. And then they revive the great king, Agamogulus, if like how you say it, right? Before and after, Mars shall reign as chance will have it. As chance will have it. But again, like I was already saying, Nostradamus' predictions are usually like off by some degree. Like this dude predicted so many things. He had to be right at some point. But a lot of times, that man capping, okay? What is Keisha Bay just calling somewhere in retirement, surrounded by the booze and women? Possibly. Look, he ain't trying to deal with all this. Look, after the whole Makima thing, and it blew his mind when Makima was telling like, oh, there's a nuclear war devil, you know, there's all this stuff, right? He was sitting there like, I don't understand any of this. What you mean? You know? He's like, nah, get that out of here. Yeah, he done. He done. He's the best, but he done though, all right? Yeah, something dumb and strong is showing up for sure, but maybe nothing too bad that Denji can't handle. I don't know. It's what I'm saying, like, there's a lot that I don't know is about to really go on. I don't know how Yoru's gonna get out of the situation. Like, she's running right now, but if this is really a strong devil as it is, how is she gonna get out of the situation? Like, I really don't know. I don't know. I don't trust family and how strong is Yoshida. Yeah, threatening a horseman. Yeah, again, going back to even part 1, it's not like he was even really that afraid of like Makima. And he was like one of the first people to actually take off his blindfold when she was doing that whole execution. He's such an odd character. And it's like, this dude is only contracted supposedly by the Octopus Devil. But there's gotta be something else he got going on here under his sleeve. Come on now. You can be contracted with multiple devils. So what else you got? Because you're always like unafraid in every situation. That's very odd. Year 1099, 7 months from the sky shall come a great king. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Also, how the fuck does Family know like a few seconds ago that devil appeared? Oh no, yeah, what? Man, bro, don't ever trust any of these devils, my guy. What you talking about? Like, this Family has been sus the moment she hit the scene. You know what I'm saying? Nah, look. But again, she is one of the 4 horsemen. So I would like to think she has certain types of information and could possibly even sense the devil. You gotta remember, we were just talking about Nayuta being able to sense a really powerful devil by scent. Family could have something similar to be able to actually identify what devil it is or what's coming their way. I think the 4 horsemen all have this type of ability to be able to sense other devils. That is my theory. That devil looks fire, not gonna lie. I mean, the design is nice. The design is nice. Can't show it on stream, but the design is nice. Probably gonna last like 10 chapters. I don't even think it's gonna be a battle, Alan. I don't think this is gonna be a battle at all. I don't know. I feel like we're not actually gonna fight because again, this devil should be more than powerful. There could be something else that might swerve us. You know, I don't think it's gonna last that long. Mars is the god of war in Roman religion and mythology. Interesting. Huh. So what's your thought on that then, Ace? Do you think there's gonna be some other type of devil, or are we within the prophecy? Is Denji the god of war then? Because Mars shall reign, like win here, right? As chance will have it. I wonder. I wonder. I'm here, better late than never. Yeah, Desta, welcome in. How you doing, bro? How you doing? I think we're almost like at the tail end of discussing this chapter. I really want to discuss this though. This chapter was something else. Like I said, this is like a 9 out of 10 chapter. Desta, please. You're usually the one that tells me. Is there a chapter next week? Yoru God of War, actually. Wait a minute, that's true. I can see that. Wait, am I talking about that? See, I don't know. Because Zenji's coming. I just don't see Yoru strong enough to do this, though. But I can see that. Of course. It's just the war devil. I'm being stupid. It's just a war devil after all, right? But that in of itself could be a swerve. I don't know. There's chapter next week. Okay, thank God. All right, we'll be back here next week then to talk more about this. And oh, I'm so glad, because god dang, he be taking these freaking boy. Yeah, just interpret it as being anagram of the old French word, and thus referring to Genghis Khan. So what, is Genghis Khan really about to freaking show itself right here? Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I was trying to say though. Like, Yoro isn't strong enough right now. Like, I don't see a way for this battle to actually work. I mean, she even herself understood that she ain't ready for this. The ruler isn't gonna be enough to handle this problem here. You know, you see Yoro running. You know, it's not a good day, bro. It's not. It is not a good day. You better just go away. Go sit down somewhere. Because look, we ain't trying to do this. We ain't trying to do this. All right. She will be. No, I mean, over time, obviously, she gets to that point. But again, do we really want her to be that strong? Granted, I mean, could she actually be on the good side ultimately at the end of the day here? I don't know. Again, prophecy says otherwise, but it's hard to tell. Granted, if this prophecy is going based off of that, then maybe if she is the god of war, and she does ultimately win this battle, maybe not right here, but maybe later. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, there's so much that can happen. Man, I don't know. I don't know what we're about to do here. I don't know what we're about to do here. Overall, like I said, what would you guys rate this chapter this week? How do y'all feel about this chapter from 1 to 10? What would y'all rate this chapter? Because I gave it a 9 out of 10. This is a very good chapter. So good that we've been 40 minutes in. I don't typically talk this long for Chainsaw Man chapters. I read through this chapter within like 12 to 13 minutes. So a lot of this has been discussing this chapter all by itself. That is a testament of just what the writing is right now, with what was happening with the show. So I'm really liking this. I'm looking forward to seeing what's about to happen next. Thank God there's another chapter. So we're going to be back next week to talk and read this again. So hopefully I see each and every one of you guys come back. We'll try to do it around the same time, which is like 3 p.m. in my time. So hopefully I can see you guys back over here. Whoever that new devil is, maybe the conquest devil versus the war devil. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the conquest devil technically is the control devil, if I'm not mistaken, which is Makima or Nayuta now is the thing. So that's usually, unless they're switching it up, because they never actually fully stated that necessarily. But I believe she's the conquest devil, is my thing. Oh, you give it a 7? Really, Bongo? Interesting. Why is that? I'm curious about this rating. 10 week 2. Yeah, the 2-week break was worth it. I guess it was a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. This chapter was lit. This was really good. So, you know, I'll give you that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this whole thing plays out. I'm looking forward to this. This is why I'm a Chainsaw Man fan right here. Y'all see this? This is the shrine of Chainsaw. Okay, you see this? I'm a fan. If you guys could, real quick, can y'all like this so that helps with the algorithm, be able to push this stuff out for more people so they can join in on the discussion as well and actually drop comments and stuff like that. You know, we can talk about this even more. If you want to talk more about this, if you have any new ideas, mind you guys, if you guys have any new ideas, please come back to my video real quick and drop in the comment section. I do reply to everybody. So, if you find something else new, please tell me. I will love to know. All right. Hey, for me, need more info. We do need more info, but this is good information in general, though. Read this last week. Been sitting on it. I know you read the goddamn spoilers, my guy. I can't do that. I give it a 7 because I was left with more questions. I want to see how this. Oh, true. I understand. Well, it's a setup chapter, so I see why you would go that route, I guess. But I like when there's a lot of information in a chapter in the first place. Yeah, it was leaked. I know, man. I know. It was good. It's a solid chapter here. But yeah, like this. Leave a comment if you watch the entirety of this video here. Put in the comment section, Death Devil. Yeah, put Death Devil in the comment section. So I know you actually watched the entire thing. So I know you a real one. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. We will be over here on the Twitch channel later doing a just chatting stream. So we can actually talk about a little bit more there as well. I'll be on Twitch. So we're gonna be just chatting. If there's videos you want me to watch, or if there's any other stuff that you want to like show me or anything like that, go over to my Twitch. We get to go ahead and talk more about that. We're definitely gonna be doing that, but I'll be doing that over there around 8 p.m. in my time. But now y'all know. And if you don't know, now you know. Drink your goddamn water, take your goddamn vitamins, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, break out the